Hello Scorpio, welcome. Time for your reading for love in the new moon. This is a general love reading for all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in love for the energies of this new moon. So we're grateful, thankful for the messages at this time. I let the universe provide messages for the greatest and highest good for all of you Scorpio out there. Now let's do one more shuffle and see what's going on. Energies for the greatest and highest good for all of our Scorpios in love, dear universe. Grateful, thankful for these messages. That way, see if there's anything coming out for your overall energy. Well, we have a few cards that comes out for your overall energy. All right, so some of you may have divorced, recently gotten a divorce, Scorpio. You might have been with, I see Libra, and I see a Sag here. It could be a Leo, but Queen of Wands I always read as a Sag. This is somebody who, I don't know, I think the two of you have been very connected for quite a while. Not always well. I was just going to say with some dysfunction. So this person who you walked away from, this Libra, or quite possibly, I mean, it could be anybody. Here's a Gemini. We have water. You know who it is. All right, so I feel like they keep a close eye on you, even though everything has moved on. You over here, I think you saw how things just weren't really working out. I do get the feeling that somebody is watching you. Like somebody's really got their eye on you. So even though they might have walked away, they still got their eye on you. Whether it's through social media, other people, your friends, you know, quite possibly, you know, you have friends in common, things of that nature. But I do get that feeling of being watched. And you're not seeing it. Like, you're moving on like, oh, it's never happened. Where's your intuition, Scorpio? You have keen intuition. You're really sharp. And the other thing is that this person might be keeping an eye on you, and you don't want to look that way. There's a very unsettled feeling about it, because this is a past relationship where there was some hurt. You know, because you're over here recovering from what just went down. And I think you want to just move on. But it's over. This relationship is over. Oh, there's that heartbreak. Oh my gosh, Scorpio. So it's time to heal from this past. And I see that you need to rest, and you need to take care of yourself. You need to start pulling these swords out. Start to feel better about who you are. You know, there's this energy of passive aggressiveness as you move on. There's, you know, there's this aloofness that Scorpios tend to have. You kind of slither away, you know. I just did a reading on Scorpio that was about a snake in the grass. And I feel like this energy of that snake slithering away, I feel that right now around you. And, you know what it means. I don't know what that means. But here, you know, with what is here at your core, this ending, this walking away of this union between the two of you, you know, there's a snake in the midst of this. I think somebody, this person who is watching you, is not done with you. You're trying to move on. I see that. And you're trying not to let this get to you, because I think you know how they are. Of course you know how they are. You've been with them. But look, we have the Two of Cups reversed, the Lovers reversed. This union this was really not good energy. And there was always this hurt. I mean, somebody was a player, somebody was fooling around. It wasn't going anywhere. It wasn't going anywhere good. So shit's about to hit the fan, Scorpio. If it didn't already. So the tower goes down. Everything crumbles. And I think you saw it all coming. You knew this was coming down. You saw this. It was when was this all going to come down? So be careful of being caught off guard. Because this person, they're not done. You might want to move on. I see you trying to move on. You're trying to find other options on how you can do that. Because I think you see a direction. But this person, there's this slyness about them. You know, like they're not going to be so quick to let you just go on your merry way. Maybe by the full moon. Could be by the full moon. Yeah, so whoever this is, your ex, they're watching every move you make. Look, there's that player. There's that energy of non-committal. You know, there's nothing left between you and this person. So I feel like there was a real ending with someone, Scorpio. But somebody continues to watch the other. There is a little bit of stalking going on. For right now, I think there's not been any communication between the two of you. I think everybody's taken a break. People are resting. Just kind of dealing with the reality of this heartbreak. And like I said, it's time to start healing. Pull those swords out. So if there is this energy of this opportunity coming back, I mean, I think you knew it was destined to not work. But then the tower falls. Okay, so now somebody gets away. And now the other person's trying to figure out, well, now I want him back. Seriously. Maybe if I give them something, maybe if I offer them something, I can win them back. But that's not going to work. Because that's an energy of trying to control this whole situation. And I think there's someone else around. Time to put this to an end. Look at that. That jumped right out. You put this to an end and you're going to start to feel so much better. This was such a toxic connection. And the fact that they're still stalking you and keeping an eye on you, you know, it's like you need to really cut this cord, cut this connection. And I think your spirit even knows that. It's over. The end. Can this relationship be transformed? I don't think so. I don't think so, because this Wheel of Fortune, it's like destiny. You know that to go in this direction with this person, it's not going to bring you anything. You know, out comes the moon. See, and you continue to learn things. It's like, I think really by the full moon, if you have not spoken to this person, because like I say, they're waiting for an opportunity to come in and talk to you. But you've already decided to move on from this. I mean, you are ready to heal. You know, because you accept that it's over. The other person does not accept that it's over. I think they're waiting, just hoping that maybe one more thing will turn. An opportunity will come. You know, because here's the problem. Somebody, they want to be committed, but they don't want to be committed. So there's this codependent energy. So be very careful, because again, they're waiting for the moment that they can come in, talk to you again, maybe convince you, turn things around. Don't trust them, Scorpio. I just get this really like sneaky kind of energy around you. Knight of Swords comes out reversed twice now, with the Lovers reversed twice. I mean, there's no going back. You know, it's like you've already seen, you've taken the time, this relationship, there's no going back here. You know, it's time to gain control. Time to gain control. You know, so ground yourself. I get this sense of like you need to really ground yourself. The fact that the Knight of Swords comes out twice, you know, there's this energy of, you know, passive aggressiveness that goes on with that, you know, but, you know, it's like you're done fighting. You just want to move on. You want your freedom. Here, you want your freedom. You're done fighting. You know, you don't want, judgment's already been served. You don't want a second chance. Because you're done fighting. This is over. This connection. But I get the sense they're very vengeful. Like, they don't want this to end. And that is your biggest problem that you have. Is that emotionally, you know, they don't want it to end. So be very careful that they don't trip you up. Right, Scorpio? Yeah, look. You know, you can't go back. You know, this union, it's time to put it to an end. It's really time to put it to an end. Really bury it. The end. Here we have the Four of Swords again. If you want to be happy, you need to somehow emotionally cut this cord with this person. And you're so confused about this. But, you know, and look, nothing good will come out of this union. You know, so somehow, some way, you're going to have to get out of your head, you know, and start to see things as they really are. Because I feel like you know that this has to come to an end. There's nothing left. Look, we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed, and it sits right there on top of the Ace of Cups reversed. This is a very codependent relationship. So it's time to gather your strength, you know, and grab the reins and get hold of the direction and start living your life. Your life, Scorpio, not theirs, all right? So, out comes the Chariot. You've got to move on. Really move on. So they might text you, you know, don't let them rattle you. Especially when you know what it is that you have to do. Okay? Especially when you know. But there's an element of sneakiness going on. Because like I say, they're watching you. They're stalking you. Something like that is going on. And they don't want this to end. So again, the moon coming out, it's like trust your intuition. You're a very intuitive sign. You know, so that'll keep you very balanced. And it's almost like stay focused on what your needs are, not what their needs are. Because again, they don't, you know, they don't want to let you go. Because they don't believe it. But somebody's got to be the one that really takes the lead. You know what your next steps are. And you know what the situation is between you and this person. So just stay really focused and balanced. And I think by the full moon, you'll have a little bit more clarity. Really, I think, you know, everything, I just get the feeling somebody's going to retreat by the full moon. So let this energy just kind of like explode. You know, it's really raw, I think, for them because it was very unexpected. I don't think they ever thought that, you know, you're really going to call it done. You know, so, yeah, there's an element of retreating that's going to happen between you and this person if it hasn't already. All right, so that's what I've got for you. All right, Scorpio, I hope this resonated. If it did, I'd appreciate a like, subscribe, share, comment. Yeah, and stay tuned for more readings to come. So until the next reading, Scorpio, take care. Bye now.